Okay, it's going. Hi, today is a special occasion to send a video. Today is KK and Susu's birthday, so happy birthday, guys. I've been thinking about you all day, even though I've been in class and then taking a nap and I went running. So, yeah. Alrighty, well, I told you I'd tell you more about life here. Alright, so I have a lot of friends, but of them, I told them that they should be in this video, but they're kind of all other places right now, I guess. I was asleep, so who knows. So I have my friend Katie, who is also my roommate. She lived in St. Louis before coming here, and she's really cool. She's a singer and enjoys reading and playing soccer a lot. She does that a lot here. See, and then I have my friend Bridget and Mary. They're roommates. They're down the hall. They're in core as well. Bridget has short hair, is a bull rider from San Diego, and she's pretty wicked awesome. And then Mary is pretty short and cute and just the sweetest little thing. She has curly hair, I think I already told you that, but she's really sweet. And the three of us went out to dinner the other night. Bridget and I have hung out a lot lately. I have a friend Kelly from First Tracks. She's also from St. Louis and also has curly hair, so I guess she kind of combines some people. So Kelly is from First Tracks, and she and I are a lot alike, but I don't see her very much because she doesn't live on my floor and she's got a lot of other friends. And then I have my friend Delaney, also from First Tracks. She lives in Trinidad, Colorado. And so, yeah, she's really cool. But she and her roommate have been hanging out a lot. A lot of these people have kind of bonded with their roommate. And Katie and I are really good friends, but it's not like we do everything together. So, that's cool. And then I have a friend named Devin. Oh, I have a friend named Maureen who lives in West, which is the upperclassmen. She came from Tulsa with me. She is actually why I decided to go to Regis, not to come with her, but because of her talking about it. So she is in West. She's in a program called Magis, which is more, and so they do service projects and stuff like that. Maureen and I, well, she goes by Kelly here sometimes. She and I have been hanging out. She and I hung out this weekend. We went downtown on Friday night. Bridget and I did. It was a really spontaneous thing. And then I was supposed to hang out with Paul, but he kind of blew me off because he's sometimes like that, you know, things come up. And then I have my friend Devin. And Devin is in O'Connell, which is the other freshman dorm. And she is also in my writing and biology classes, which I'll talk about later. Devin's really cool. She and I get along really, really well. She and I are probably going to be hanging out a lot in time. Let's see. Classes. Alright, so my first class of Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 to 10:15 is Writing Analytically with Dr. Clyer, which Dr. Clyer is from the biology department, and part of Regis's commitment to taking care of the whole student. They believe that you need to be able to write in order to survive. So they have professors from a whole bunch of disciplines coming and talking to us about, well, it's just, you get to pick. So my freshman seminar is science and nature, and about half of it is also in my biology class, which I'll talk about. But so we, instead of reading, you know, personal narratives by Mark Twain or whatever, we read ones about nature. We read one yesterday about this guy who came down to his desk and found a black widow had babies on his desk, and so there was just thousands of hundreds of black widows crawling all over. And then we read one about this guy who went down to the Sierra Nevadas and climbed in a tree during a storm to watch the storm. And he was just talking about the power of nature and stuff. But so we kind of focus on nature and science instead of just the writing aspect of it. and so we had to write a community essay, an essay about how we felt about community in this walk that we went on last Friday, or 2 Fridays ago now. We went on a walk to this place called Lowell Ponds, which is about 3 or 4 blocks away from here. It's part of Clear Creek, which is actually a really gross little creek at this point. It's right by the highway, but it is a good place for bird watching, and there's also a whole lot of fire ants. So I was watching the fire ants the whole time, and I wrote my paper based on the ants and how I fit into the community, how I related to an ant in my community in Tulsa and then my community here. And I got a B, which is good because a lot of people didn't do that well, and she said that no one did get an A, so a B is good. I could have used some help revising, but I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. That didn't happen. But so my next paper I'm going to get some more help on. Let's see. So that's writing. Then I have biology, which I'm playing with a hair tie in case you're wondering. I have biology with Professor Gadati. He is really excited about life. He studies fish by nature, but in creeks, not in the ocean. I think also in the ocean though. But so he wrote our lab book, which is really cool. That the guy who wrote our lab book is our teacher, and he is very good and prints out or gives us the ability to print out our notes. This slideshow that he's going to go over before class. That way we can actually listen and engage in class instead of just trying to copy things down. So I'm going to learn a lot in this class, and it's so nice. But then with him, I also have my biology lab, which is the honors biology lab, which so far is doing pretty well. We have stuff due tomorrow. We did a termite lab last week. Apparently, little known fact, termites are attracted to blue Papermate pens, like the ink drawn on paper from them. So if you ever have termites, think about that. I don't know why. Let's see, so we have lab and then we have lecture, and in lecture we read, there's 2 books we have. We have this is Aristotle, a very short introduction, and then somewhere in my bookshelf I have a book called The Guinea Pig's Guide to Biology. So I don't know how that's going to turn out. I have to read some tonight. So, but so that's biology, and it's a really good class because we get to not just take notes and stuff, but we get to do the work and think about things both present and historic. This is getting to be a really long video, so I'm going to save chemistry and Spanish and my surprise piano lesson for next week. So, happy birthday, KK. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you for your message. I'm going to call you here in a minute and tell you that this is up and talk to you a little more. I love you all. Grandpa, it was good to hear from you. Mom, Dad, Gable. I don't know who else watches these. Derek, maybe. Anywho. Well, I love you all. Hope all is well. I will see you guys this weekend. Maybe. I don't know what the plans are for this weekend. Yeah. Have a great week. Ciao.